And we are back. Welcome back to twitch.tv/EvilSqueegee. Before we get going here, I just want to take the moment to relate to you guys that we have 2 things you can do. 3 things that you can do. I will remember it's 3. 1, Destiny tokens. If you are the proud owner of a Destiny token, which you can purchase for, I think it's $10. The rules for that are underneath the unnatural dice, along with all the unnatural dice, which is the second thing you can do. You can control what madnesses the players pick up when they pick up madnesses, among other things that are just a straight die roll on a random chart. Anything of that nature, like the Sorcerer's Wild Magic charts, would be another place where that happens. And then you can also shout "beat" in all caps whenever you see something awesome that you think is applause-worthy. If Pluto Fairy managed to yet again razzle-dazzle us with the ridiculous level of resourcefulness that she managed to bust out of nowhere, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's almost like you've been playing D&D for years and years and years and years, right? Then you can shout "beat." That'll help the party notice this beat counter right here. I actually know where it is this time. Bing, bing, bing. That is a cool things we are allowed to do point where I will make stuff up and let the party do cool stuff, and that is something they need to survive because I pretty much give the enemies beats effectively, and I let their powers work ways they're not supposed to, and they get all kinds of weird shit, and it all tends to even out in the end. And then finally, last but not least, there are the unnatural dice themselves, where you can take the game by the balls and force the dice to do what you want. If you want their disadvantaged roll to have double 20s, you can say that. That is how we say thank you to you, so that you get something out of fiscally donating the show, because it is only because of you guys that this show is even live on the air. Like, without your guys' support, we wouldn't be here. And
for real.
And rather than just being like, oh, I'm here, that's what you get. Like, fuck that. I'm gonna let you fucking make something out of this shit.
Nah, I throw fucking
damn self.
vampires into goddamn gelatinous cubes.
Fuck yeah! That shit is amazing!
And Dan's a vampire, and Glossy's a were-rat, and this is all ridiculous, and I love it.
All of those things happen because of unnatural dice. Like, this game has been so heavily shaped by the amazing
thing. That was natural.
That was a nat 20. It was a nat 20.
That was a nat 20.
Robovin in the house. Tanya,
oh,
3
God.
clips for... 3...
I missed Tanya.
3 clits for Proots. That's not what I meant to say. Woo! That was not what I meant to say. 3 crits for Ploots. Not the other way around. And 1 Destiny token for Robovin. 3 clits for you, yeah.
It's like Total Recall. That's the movie with the chick with 3 titties, right? The stripper. Am I a Total Recall, everybody? Am I being wrong, or is it the one?
I think it's Kung Fu Enter the Fist.
All right, so with all that stuff going, where we just left off.
Oh no, wait, that was one.
Dan,
never mind.
when I say with all that stuff left off, that means shut up.
I am shut up. I'm shut up right now. I'm not saying anything. I'm just shut up.
You're being judged so hard right now. Look at this. Look at this. This is my judging face. Look at my judging face.
I see it. Your eyebrows are very expressive.
That's the weirdest compliment I have received all week. So
they're like fuzzy little caterpillars.
Andre, $10 says 2 botches for Dan. He needs to shush. No more money towards him. No, wait.
Well, yeah, not surprised.
Oh no! No, wait.
Alright. So,
Andreas.
where we just left off, Dan had been infected with a madness selected by pyromancy, where Dan would attack the closest party member, and so he woke up from his unconsciousness in a Jubilex-infested rage and just berserked. Gitana saw fit to shove him inside of Glabagul, the party's ally that is a gelatinous cube with psychic powers, presumably due to his position inside of a Jubilexian temple. So there's that. We don't know all of what's going on, except for that's the first time I've ever seen a party heave a sigh of relief as the wizard was literally forced into a gelatinous cube. Like that's a first for me, definitely. But it was awesome.
He went crazy. You all saw it.
It was metal as fuck. It was metal as fuck. So Dan is unconscious on the ground but stabilized. Glossy is burned. Acid burns all over, right? And Turvy is on the other side of Glabagul, who will move. I'm terribly sorry for being in the way. I don't like being in the way. It's very, very inconvenient. I apologize for this. I understand what you mean. I very much agree with you, Turvy. Exactly. I'm very, very, very appreciative of that gesture. What's a gesture?
Oh, God.
It's something that I can't do the voice. Well, never mind.
Yeah! Suck on it, Matt!
What's a gesture? Oh man, that's a hard one because that's multiple words.
It's not
Ooh,
like
gesture can mean multiple things. What's a gesture? Yeah, like It can either be. Oh man, this is gonna be great. Katana's gonna teach him a like he's got. Does he have little hands?
He's got little hands.
He's got little hands.
He only
right?
has like he's got like those cute little like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle hands, right? With like the three.
Right. I'm sure there's some sort of dwarven rude gesture that I can teach him with.
Yeah.
Like
just
there's something little that I can. Yeah, I'm gonna teach him. I'm gonna be like, this is a gesture.
I'm totally going with this because I don't know how to make rude gestures with 3 fingers, right? So we're just gonna go with that, right?
I'm teaching the kid curse words.
You need to know that
this is a rude gesture
right,
with 3 fingers.
At some point, Fairy,
bite me in the butt.
like at some point,
he'll be on my shoulder. Hopefully, when he does that, I'll be like,
Do you tell him this is a rude gesture? Like it's what you say when you're angry? Is it an angry gesture?
Yeah, I'm gonna say, you gesture when you're angry like this, or when you're, like when you want to say hi to somebody and you do this, you wave. That's a gesture. So it's a move, it's a movement that you do. Instead of saying hi, you wave.
I like hi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Look at Dan and he'll wave for a little bit. He'll look at Glabagool and he'll wave for a little bit, and Glabagool will do a little jiggle in response, right? Like, Glabagool doesn't really have any.
Oh, Glabagool jiggles. That's awesome.
Right? Oh, isn't the little Machina just a cute little thing?
He really is. He is. Pat, pat.
I'm never escaping Glabagool in my life. Like, this is one of those NPCs that will forever be, like.
Forever be enshrined. Gotta get you like a Jello cube.
All right, so
Glabagool jiggling.
I'm not wearing a Glabagool costume on camera. Get over it. So there you be in the dungeon hallway, right? In all of that mess, you are gonna have to cross over this slippery slidey bit, right? And there is, we know up ahead, right where the bat has refused to move forward, there is a poison gas cloud, right?
Ooh, lordy.
Poor Turvy has like all of the poison and everything that has ever existed. Look at all those stats.
Yeah, like, he is just # get wrecked. All right,
Turvy,
so let's move forward. Okay, and that's where the. Okay, can I take it slow over the slippery shit and get to where the bat is?
You can. You know what I'll let you do? Is I will let you guys spend a beat since you've already rolled to get past this hazard. I will let you guys spend a beat to very carefully and slowly go down without rolling anything.
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
All right.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I mean, just...
All right.
Just gotta get past the poison.
Here, I'll stand up where your bat is.
Down. They just roll you. Right.
Yeah, you gotta wait.
Make sure I stay unconscious. Kick me down the stairs.
All right. Glabagool, interestingly, does not give a shit about slime on the ground because he fits perfectly in the hallway. He adjusts,
right? Yeah. Oh my god. And he's cleaning the hallways too.
Leaving a sparkling, clean, perfect. He's. I suppose this might be a skill I can put to use if there's any interesting places that need cleaning in the overworld.
There are many castles with large hallways.
Oh, I can't wait to see many castles. I have never been outside the walls of this temple. I was born a little baby cube when my parents split, and I was what was left over. The other one didn't survive. There was a party, a drow that came through, you see. You had parents? I did. I'm technically my own parents, I suppose. That might be weird to y'all folk. I don't think you replicate the same way we do. What's replicate?
How you make parents?
Stop this from happening! I can't! I can do it!
Right? Yeah, no. Nope. We're just gonna let this go. You're talking to yourself.
Of course, by his definition of parents, that means someone you care about. So that means Glabagool is telling him, I'm someone that I care about.
I'm someone that I care about. Yeah, that's true. It's like it freaking drapes it over you. Just throw Dan's naked body down the hallway. He'll be fine. It'll be fine. He'll be fine. He's not in front of me. I'm not dealing with that, but I am definitely making sure that he's okay.
So what's replicate?
What's replicate? Oh, replicate is I don't know.
Too bad the wizard ain't awake.
I'm gonna say I don't know.
I'm sorry. That must be bad.
We can learn it later. Just because you don't know something now.
Replicate is what happens when there's one of you, but then suddenly there's 2 of you, but they're a little smaller than the one of you was. I can't replicate.
Excellent.
You know, I don't think you can, little mushroom boy. I'm pretty certain you can. Boy? What's a boy?
What's a boy?
Oh God. All right, I'm walking into the poison.
I was gonna say, do we just let Brandon do this conversation thing?
I walk into
and
the
we
poison.
Can just leave.
That's what's happening here. The dwarf is walking into the poison. We're just gonna see what happens. I'm sure. Well, Stool's made of poison. He'll be fine. I'm really the one that has to be like, okay, you guys just keep talking. We're just gonna keep moving while we talk.
All right.
Okay?
So, can I get Constitution saves from everybody going through the poison except Dan?
You said 2 Constitution saves?
Just one.
Just one. Sorry. Well, thanks to Pyro, because you'd think, okay, see, here's the thing. We haven't gotten to Andreas's botches yet. We're working our way there slowly. I have like 15 botches lined up, and once I run out of these crits, it's over.
It's over.
It's over, son. So I have a crit from Pyro. Actually, and Pyro helps me get through the poison this time instead of me inhaling all of the poison and then passing out.
I will let you, as a result of your crit, not even have Stool make a throw.
Yay!
All right.
And I'm gonna make sure, like,
you know,
he's still talking with Glabagool. I'm gonna try not to get too far ahead. I'm not trying. I'm just walking into the poison to progress this shit. I know they're not gonna stop talking. So we need to keep moving.
All right. So Dan, you'll be rolled. Glossy will probably unceremoniously like roll you along.
Yeah, Glabagool.
Like a log.
Sorry.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So Glabagool will come up behind. Right. Well, I suppose a boy is a young one. Before you are a grown, full specimen of your species, you must first be a boy, I suppose. I mean, there are other details that I'm not interested in sharing with one so young as yourself. You will understand. Naturally, I'm uncomfortable having some conversations with people, especially people who are quite from the same
Second! It's all I say from the front of the second.
What's bad about boys?
Oh, nothing's bad. Nothing's bad about boys. It's just there's things we don't need to talk about, with emphasis on things. Is the emphasis I put on that word.
All right,
things and stuff.
As you guys are trying to dodge around telling...
We're just dodging,
everybody is dodging that question while also being super glad that Dan is not awake, because Dan would not dodge that question.
Yeah, like we're just, boy oh boy, are we, and I might even use a crit to dodge the question.
All right, so here's what, as you guys are walking up, all right, down the hallway, right as the poison gas seems to fade away, you can hear the soft rising and falling of like a tide, like the of water, right? The sloshing of waves and the chopping of water, you know, being somewhat jostled about. And as you approach, there is the reason this gas is here, like the gas is being pushed away from the water because there is an air current. Okay, so when I say there's an air current in a dungeon, what does that mean to you guys?
That means
there's giant
a
fan.
Fizzy lifting drinks.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, actually. High five for getting that.
High five, boom! But no, that means there's wind, there's a draft. That means possible surface.
Indeed.
To me.
So, as you're approaching, first off, you learn that there is a way out, right? Second off, you see Turvey's unconscious. You see not. Who's that? That was Nerd That Spoken. Andreas, $20. And their command is, I am trying to become the ultimate evil, so I'd like to buy 4 botches for Stool. You can specify an NPC. A lot of people do like to give the GM botches and crits, and I assign those to the monsters and stuff the party is against. But long-running NPCs are perfectly valid targets for botches and crits. If you want to settle the war between Ront and Darrenville, then you can totally settle the war by just fucking over the NPC you want to lose, or really boosting the NPC you want to help.
Which has also happened.
And so now that you can all thank Andreas, because you know what those botches can apply to, right?
Botches have so much stuff. He's
Death
got
saves.
the poor Stool. Yep.
And NPCs only get 1 death save, as we established early on in the campaign.
Yep.
Andreas might have just killed Stool.
He gonna die.
Poodoo Fairy will hunt you down, boy. Poodoo Fairy will hunt you down.
Man, you think dude, I expected to come back and Stool was dead and like everybody was dead.
All right.
I left for one day.
There is Topsy's. This says Turvy. This is supposed to say Topsy. I don't know why the fuck I got the. I'm the one playing them, and I can't keep the fucking twins straight. Right.
No.
So
because we're still looking. Oh, also, I bet for Turvy, whichever. Who do we got with us? Turvy
represents character. Topsy. Name Turvy. What the fuck?
Why would you see this? Why would you do that to yourself?
I have no idea.
That's like Tweedledee marked Tweedledum. No, that's.
All right. So like,
that's fantastic.
So Topsy is unconsciously floating in the water. Right. She is wearing most of the same thing she was wearing the last time you saw her, except for her collar, which used to have a hood, right, has been torn off, and you can see the silver burn scar around her throat.
Oh God, I'm really sorry about that again. Oh.
Oops.
And there she is, and
she's missing a shoe.
The first thing that's going to happen before anybody else can do anything, and if somebody wants to stop him, they can, but Turvy is going right in the water.
I'm gonna let him and see what happens. I'm gonna be prepared though.
Poodle Bear's like, I'll use him as a guinea pig. That's fine.
Hey, tactics.
All right.
Now you start thinking about tactics.
And so Turvy is going to make a saving throw versus madness.
Oh, great.
God damn it.
This is so bad.
God damn it.
Now I want tactics, right?
All right, so he's making a charisma save. Oh man, he has 8 charisma. This is not looking good.
What's going on? Use the destiny token.
Woo! Nobleman,
Must
$50. $50 says benediction. Wait, wrong one. Nobleman. I almost caught the message, but it didn't show up in chat because of a bug in Deepbot. So Robovin, I hate to ask this of you
again,
but please translate Nobovin into Chatlish.
So does Glossy. Yeah, Glossy. I figure Glossy's behind me, being like, let's go see what happens here.
All right, so he like, as far as anybody can tell, he dives into the water, starts swimming up. He's fine. All right, and
okay.
he will grab Turvy and he'll just like he'll grab Topsy.
We'll start,
he'll put
like,
Topsy
here.
over his shoulder and he'll start treading water and looking
4
around.
4 crits to Stool and Pluto and 2 botches to whatever Squeegee does.
What? Benediction. Oh wait, wrong game. And Pluto and oh my God.
Serranus has done it. Has 2 crits for Stool from Serranus.
Uh-oh, people don't want, like, Stool has more crits than I do at this point. No, he really doesn't, actually. I have a... we ain't rolling for a while. That's the long and short of it. We ain't rolling for a while.
All right.
So, Glossy GPS right in... Glossy runs forward as well. That's what he's saying. Glossy shoots forward as well and is helping.
Oh yeah, because of his
Right,
aunt.
okay.
You're right. That is his aunt.
That is totally there. What
you
is
are
Katana
absolutely
doing up
correct.
there? I don't know what you were doing in the water. Oh, did you jump in?
Oh, I'm just watching. I'm just seeing if anything's happening while they're. I'm getting out of the way of them dragging it back to the hallway. But I'm gonna hop in
Glossy
the water.
is gonna make a saving throw. Glossy, why do I keep closing your sheet, Glossy? Why does this keep happening? This is something I should stop doing. Glossy, what is even happening?
Andreas.
Andreas says if there's no Stool, no one will be upset for its death. 2 botches the Stool. Who else wants to die?
We're getting into a bidding war over lives
over
right now, and I
Stool!
don't.
Look who just showed up!
They don't know.
Oh,
they can't.
Shut up.
It's Stool.
Shut up. Stool showed up. There was a Stool.
Stool showed up.
There was a Stool. All right, where's the charisma save? Charisma.
What's a botch? This is. Whew. We're getting into a bidding war with lives.
Glossy is also fine. Glossy also does not pick up madness, nor does he know he should be.
Holy crap, no he doesn't.
Oh yeah, according to Zangmak, I was gonna say Glossy crits. Thanks to Sarah P, that's me.
I don't want to use crits on this because I can think of nothing right now.
Okay.
In addition, our policy is if we blast past a crit, we just keep moving forward. We're not backtracking and changing stuff if we fuck it up. All right. It is totally on us to not like waste stream time doing that.
Okay,
So,
totally fine.
Glossy and Turvy keep like diving in and swimming, and they're gonna grab, and they're gonna start pulling. Like they start to pull, and they stop, and they look up. And Glossy will turn and look at the group, and he says, "There's an exit."
There's an exit.
And
Oh
Turvy
man,
will-
can we got rope. We got rope. We got is it like okay? Well, I'm gonna look up.
Okay, so you look up, and
Is it fucking Goma?
There is an overhang. What? Say what?
Is it Goma? I'm sorry, that was a Legend of Zelda. Like the first when you look up, there's the fucking spider, and I'm like, it's gonna.
Oh, giant spider attack! No,
yeah,
no,
like
not.
giant spider. You know?
No, there is. It looks to be a ways up, right? But there is a jagged chasm that has opened. It's not a circular tunnel, right? It's a chasm, and you can see the soft glow of the natural blue light illuminating mushrooms of the Underdark above, right? And that's where the air is coming in, right?
Ooh.
So,
Dan doesn't have spider climb.
True.
So,
All right.
does anybody want to spend like perception or roll knowledges or anything to like gather information about what this chasm is, et cetera, et cetera,
I
et cetera?
would, but I'm unconscious. Carpe needs to be dragged into stream.
I know
Or
what
into
Carpe
the
needs
voice.
to be done. That's why I'm asking you to do shit. Quit telling me how to run my fucking show, you French fuck!
I'm trying to help. I'm sorry.
I'll check it out.
All right, roll me perception.
Oh, that's not gonna go well, but we're gonna try. We're gonna give it
Do
my
you,
all.
Do you crit or botch?
Oh! I crit thanks to Nobo.
So you lean up, right, and you notice a few things. One, this is recently torn. Two, there are veins of silver running through the walls, right?
That's gonna be problematic.
Three, it's too tall for your ropes to grappling hook.
Okay.
Even if you tie them together, it's a bit too tall. And four, as you're looking around this this area right in here, you see these piles of rubble underneath the water? You notice that there is a slight current coming in from each direction, right? But it's being blockaded by the rubble. This is actually a place where the underground streams of the Underdark are coming together.
Okay. Oh man, that entire tunnel has silver in it.
Veins of it here and there, enough to be a concern.
Enough to be a concern for somebody who happens to be running around with vampires.
Right,
Although
exactly.
I don't know if silver hurts vampires yet. I don't know. That's not something that Katana knows, but eventually maybe I find out.
Maybe sooner than you think.
Alright. Oh, the bat. I kind of want the bat, but the guy that controls the bat is unconscious. So, Dan tried to feed on me, but didn't actually turn me.
Nope.
Correct.
And you got health back.
No, he got blood points back.
He got
Yep.
blood points.
That
Okay.
doesn't directly heal him.
I
It's
got
not a
topped
life
off
steal.
again.
Okay. Huh. This is kind of I don't know what we're doing here. I think it's
Well-
time to wake the vampire up. See?
All right. So you want to wake him up?
Yeah, let's wake his ass up.
Hey, Carpe. That's a nice face you're making.
All right. So, you're gonna wake up Dan. Right. Dan.
Yeah.
Yep.
Smack.
Oh.
Let's smack him around a bit.
Oh, the last thing you remember is hitting yourself in the face with the statue. You don't remember that fight. All right.
Yep.
So you.
Oh,
the regeneration.
what happened?
Oh, the regeneration. Oh.
Hey, so you went a little crazy, and you had some red eyes, or ooh, eyes, sorry about that. And, that was as awkward as I made it. And, and so I had to kind of throw you into Glabagool, and you kind of got digested, and now we're here.
He looks down at himself and realizes for the first time, holy shit, I'm naked!
Here. Hold on.
yeah.
What do I got for gear? What's up?
Okay, so here's the situation, Carpe.
I've got a black velvet mask that I hand him to put around his waist.
You say mask?
Yeah, a small leather purse containing a black velvet mask with spiderweb patterns, bone dice, and a small silver headdress, which I've already used. The black velvet mask, enjoy your loincloth. Here you go.
You don't have a black velvet loincloth, you
It's
saucy
a
motherfucker,
black velvet mask with a spiderweb pattern. You have a pretty cool loincloth.
So, to catch Glossy up, alright, you dove in to grab Turvy, right? You didn't know that you made a save versus madness. Nobody knows the water has madness in it, right?
Okay.
But you looked up and you noticed that there is a chasm a ways up, right? But the veins in the walls, there are veins of silver in the walls, right? And the you see the rubble there in the you see that you're not in the game yet. You get to the go sign.
Yeah, I was loading and things. See, I'm in it now.
Okay, so basically this is a crossways of underground rivers that you're in, and there are piles of rubble that have fallen and kind of blockade and act as dams here, right? And all the water is flowing in, and it's dammed up. Katana just woke up Dan and gave him a loincloth because Glabagool ate his clothes.
Glossy,
Okay.
Yo, Glossy, you got any armor? You can throw this guy over here?
Doesn't he have that stuff he can put on himself? Like the shimmery stuff? Hasn't he done that before? Mage armor, I think it's called?
I don't have that. I don't think.
Oh, is that like...
Oh, I do have mage armor, but I'm not gonna... It's not gonna make me... It's invisible. Not gonna make me look any more modest. So whatever.
Can you press to digitate it then? Change the color from invisible to opaque?
That'd be weird.
What?
I mean, you can change stuff's color.
Yeah, but like physical stuff. I'm assuming this is magical mage armor.
You can change a fire's color, so I'm assuming energy works. I don't see why it wouldn't work.
Yeah, okay. No, I accepted.
I'm good as is.
He's gonna run around with a loincloth. I'm okay with this. A-okay.
Fucking Dan.
Wizards don't need clothes.
Fucking Dan. Did you seriously roll a 2 and a 1 on the perception check?
Yes.
That was a hell of a roll there, Plutes.
So did I actually make a save?
That's because I crit instead because I rolled a 2 and a 1, so I'm really happy.
Yep.
I crit.
Yeah, you passed.
That's awful.
Did I crit?
Yeah, no, but you.
Oh no, I don't think you lost your crit because it wasn't gonna make any. It was a. I think is what it was. It was
Cool.
So you still got
if you're rolling to just say no and there's nothing else on, like I couldn't think of anything on the spot and you weren't even here, so I wasn't gonna blow your crit on you for no reason, basically.
Cool beans.
All right. So you're looking up. There is the chasm goes a little over, like however much rope we have. It's too high up for you to throw a grappling hook, right?
Damn.
It would be scalable if you could reach it. But scaling it directly is going to be very dangerous because there are veins of silver, which everybody but Katana currently gives a shit about.
Mm-hmm.
Question.
I can't wade into that water without my regen cutting off. I'm gonna hang back from it until I'm fully healed.
Okay.
So do we have time for a short rest?
Yes.
Can I attune to that wand?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll get my
Sweet.
action surge back.
How much farther up than the rope reaches is it?
The rope will get you about 2/3 of the way up. Assuming you're using the
We're gonna
entire
take a
supply of
short
rope
rest.
the party currently has.
We get 10 hit points back too, bitches.
Okay. So, is there like a chimney kind of thing that goes up that we could scale if we could get to it?
It's okay, so it's the chasm is long and thin, and it runs north to south.
Okay.
And you know it opens up. You know it opens up into the surface of the Underdark because you can see the mushroom lights.
Okay. Onto the surface of the Underdark.
Yep.
Oh, right, because we fell down through.
You fell
Got it.
down, yeah.
Right. So
This is really the underground, you know.
So this is this the surface that the drow are on, or is this the surface that we fell to that the drow are chasing us on? Because I feel like we've been to 3 different levels. There's the drow level. There's
so
we jumped down into water level.
Velkenvir was actually hanging off the ceiling of the Underdark.
Okay.
You got to the floor of the Underdark. And this is beneath the floor of the Underdark.
And then we went down.
So this is going to get you up to the floor of the Underdark, provided you can think of a way to get
Yeah.
Okay. How narrow is the chasm?
About 15 feet, 20 feet, maybe.
While we're doing the short rest, I'll cast Detect Magic.
Detect Magic? Alright. That water is pretty magical.
Alright, good to know. Anything else?
Specifically, what does Detect Magic give you? Can you hit the button and cast the spell in the chat so I know the exact rules? You know, instead of just sitting there being like, the thing.
Well, I thought you would know.
Detect your magic.
There
Alright. You can use an action to see a faint aura around any visible creature, object in the area that bears magic and learn its school of magic. Alright, it is the water. The water is heavily doused in necromancy.
Ah, shit. Get in the water, man. Bruh.
I don't want to get in the water. Are you crazy?
$10
Well, it's flowing water.
Andreas 1. 10 HP isn't going to save you from 2 botches, Pluto.
My list of botches is longer than the Declaration of Independence. All right, so
Yeah.
I would like to mention I have a question about running water blessed with necromancy and its effects on vampires.
I guess I could make a knowledge arcana check. If Grant wants me to.
You can.
Otherwise,
you
idea.
can consult your knowledge, your accumulated knowledge of wizardry, and perhaps give a good long study into this.
Fantastic. I will botch because of Andreas.
You are pretty certain that if you spend an extended amount of time in this water, bad things will happen to you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, Blue.
I had a question about running water that has
Gandalf stroked his beard
stuff.
like, I'm pretty sure that despite the fact that that's necromantic water, the fact that it's running will probably get me killed.
Okay.
Question.
Okay,
We've been down
Katana
here
had
for
a
almost a day, right?
Yeah, because we had a long rest.
You had a
too?
long
Or
rest,
Yeah, we had
and you've
at
had
least
you've
one
had a long rest,
a couple
and,
short
and
ones.
3 short rests.
Only
Plus
counts
adventuring
2.
time. So the long rest is 8. 3 more hours is going to put you at 11. Plus, I want to call it like maybe 3 hours total of adventuring, right? So that's going to put you at 14. So no, it hasn't been a day yet.
Well, but it's been like the whole daytime that we're using as daytime.
Right.
Prestidigitation, man.
The reason I ask is, the rest of our party should be reaching like where we got to ish.
Hopefully, if they
And
didn't.
we need
I
to
actually-
get back in contact with them.
I believe that the party's instructions, like the holdback, was to hold camp. We're going to collect our people, and then we will return. Was the
We didn't-
instructions?
We weren't able to. I thought we weren't able to give them instructions because we had to take off. Cause like.
You know, you're right.
Turvey was gone.
You did not give instructions. All you know is that you left Darindil in charge.
And he wouldn't have left. He might not have left, but it's all right.
If Darindil was given reason to think that you guys were no longer with us, then he might have actually just taken charge. Yeah, he might have led the charge because that's what
Shit, we might have just lost all our NPCs in one.
So the question is, Dan, can you send your bat up to find them? Is your bat smart enough to look?
Yeah. I mean, he's a fairy, technically, so. Yes.
Because if you could send your bat up to
Oh,
look
he'll
for
go way out of
our
telepathic
people,
contact, but it's possible.
well, yes, but if he can find them and they recognize your bat, they can follow the bat back to the chasm. They have some rope. They can drop rope down the chasm. We can send rope up the chasm and zap it with the wand to get it stuck so that we have an anchor point,
Yeah. How long is it
and then
going
we
to be?
can climb the fuck out of here.
I wonder how long it's going to take.
Fuck if I know.
I mean, yeah, weird. You got
This-
you in a rush,
That's the only plan I can think
Mr.
of.
Melted Skin?
Not
Sorry
really.
about that, by the
Well,
way.
It should be
Reach 'em.
healed by now.
Yeah, Dan, you're gonna be full
Short
up after an
rest,
hour.
yeah.
You
Oh,
gain 1
okay.
HP every 6 seconds.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, yeah, you're fine. Okay, never
Yeah.
mind. No melted skin. Well, and I was the rivers of water are flowing out of
In.
this area or in.
In.
That
From-
means there's entry points for each of these rivers, and is
I
there
can't go
is
in the
there
water.
shore? Yeah, but
Which
is there
one of you
shore
guys
along the
breathes
rivers?
water? Or is there space above it?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like, can you walk along the
In
river,
order-
or is it just like a sewer? You know?
in order to find out, you'll actually have to get past the rubble. Like you naturally you critically succeeded on that perception check, Pluto Fairy. So you noticed that there was ever slight like water flowing past. So you identified these things as dams for currents that were coming in.
Okay.
But you don't know what lies on the other side explicitly, other than water flowing in.
Huh. Yeah, I guess up is the best way. We got to figure out how to go up, and that's the best plan, honestly. Send the bat up there and get them to drop a rope down. Dams can be broken. Man, I ain't flooding this place with haunted water. Shit.
You don't want to permanently flood the Jubilex Temple?
What are we going to break the dam with? We don't have explosives. I mean, technically, I suppose TNT is non-magical. Prestidigitation could create an amount that would fit in my hand, but...
Oh my god.
But since it only lasts a turn after I create it, I'd have to be standing right next to it, lighted.
Yeah, that's not
Well,
gonna.
as long as it didn't instantly kill you, you'd be able to regenerate it.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how much damage a handful of TNT, how much damage that does.
I mean, you could
Oh my
summon
God.
it. Oh, but lighting it would probably take your move action.
Point, Glabacool can't climb rope either.
Can Glabagool swim?
Why don't we ask him? Glabagool, can you swim?
I can't say that I ever done tried. This is the one part of the dungeon that I ain't never been to before. If you would like me to attempt, so I might politely request that you move out of the way so I don't have a repeat tasting of you by accident.
Oh yeah, no problem.
I do
Here,
apologize.
let me-
I
Can
need
we
to
kind
lose
of
some
like
weight.
scooch out the way?
Yep.
Like
You can like kind of like barely stand on the edge of that platform and Glabagool.
You know, maybe like tippy toe on a stone while he sneaks by, holding up against the wall, and then you go, you sneak back in.
Right.
Maybe
And,
we could wand him to the end of the rope.
So Glabagool will like settle into the water as like he's this huge fucking gelatinous cube. He's like 10 by 10 feet. Like the volume on this guy is massive, right? And he slides down the stairs. He goes, "Oh, that tickles. That is very strange. Oh, water tastes very weird." Right? And so as he's musing this, like the water level rises. And
Oh
he-
yeah.
And
'cause
then he's
it's
on the bottom,
displacing.
right? And you hear
He talks from the bottom of it.
and like he just kind of like floats upward.
Cool.
Apparently he can.
How you
swim.
doing, Glabagool?
It's very weird trying to talk under the water. You know what's very bizarre is that he doesn't speak with air. He's telepathically speaking to you, so you don't know why there was.
Yeah.
He just imagines that's how it goes. Oh, I love
Hey.
the gelatinous cube.
You can squeeze through small spaces, though, right? Because you're an ooze. It's not like you have bones or whatever. Is it possible for you to squeeze through one of the entrances to this river or rivers and find an exit?
I could attempt to do so.
It'd be kind of cool if you could pull it off. If you can, I mean, no pressure. I don't want you to feel like, no, like you got to do everything for us.
Well, as you asked so nicely, if the rest of the group also agrees, I have come to the understanding that your plans are not always to be trusted in and of their own merit. No offense.
Okay,
Clavicle
just
throwing
for
down
the
that
sake of
kind.
safety, can you repeat exactly what your plan is?
Who?
You.
Dan.
I don't have a plan. My plan is that he should be able to squeeze through one of these entrances, maybe head towards the source of the river and hopefully an exit. I mean,
And report back. Okay.
yeah, maybe he can find a way. Maybe he can squeeze himself up through a shaft or something, and he'll pop out near the surface of the rift. Don't know.
Dodging
Alright.
what?
That.
And you
Wait,
want him to
what-
like go
where'd that last part go?
through the dams, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
See if there's a reason for us to actually get rid of the dams.
Mm-hmm.
There's that possibility too.
I
That sounds
suppose-
like a good plan.
I suppose I could I could attempt that. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
He's telling the rocks, "Excuse me." That's adorable.
And he will
really
start
sorry
to
about this.
push, right?
Mhm.
Excuse me. No. And he'll like.
Oh, okay.
It's so
Okay,
dark.
that was
It's-
not the right
it's
way.
So dark. So dark. It's not. There's no.
Okay,
And he
so
will,
we
like-
don't need to get rid of these
he will,
dams.
like-
Okay.
he will, like,
Ooh.
Well, it's dark. That
Ooh,
just means
calm
maybe
down.
he wants them light.
Uh,
Although, like he sees. so-
$25 for Nobleman, 5 more crits for Ploots.
What? Oh my
You are
god.
racking up a hell of a sheet
Damn.
there, Ploots. I hope you don't like rolling dice.
No, I like strategically planning out my moves to throw away my botches and use my crits. It's actually quite fun.
Hells
Oh boy.
Oh my dear.
All right, so yeah.
Oh, dear.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
terrible.
Okay.
I can't make myself do it. It's too
Is it
tight.
scary?
It's too tight. That it's such a small little place. I can't make myself do it. It's terrifying.
Oh, that's right. You're claustrophobic. Oh my dear. Oh my goodness.
I'm so
Isn't he?
sorry. I suppose I will have to find some other way to make my presence worthwhile. I'm very sorry. Please.
No,
please
it's
forgive
No,
fine.
me.
no. You have been doing fantastic so
yeah,
far,
that was
Glavicle. Don't even
good.
worry about it. You get a gold star.
Although,
Okay.
hang on a second. I just realized the cube floats. And we need to go up. So if we did
Okay.
manage to destroy the
You
dams and
just
flood the room,
realized
we could
that.
ride on him all the way to the top of the shaft.
Actually, that presupposes that we won't sink into him and then die.
Die.
We could put something on top of him that he can't dissolve.
We're not all vampires, Dan.
I said put something on top of him that he can't dissolve. We can sit on that.
Hold on. I'm messaging this one to Glossy.
It just has to be inorganic material.
Yeah, Topsy is just kind of unconscious.
Or Turvey says that we could just swim.
I can't be in running water though,
I mean,
and I know that this necromantic water is
And
really
Gray
bad.
is 5 botches for Pluto. You're not coming out of the hole I'm digging.
Oh God, I'm not even responsible for this goddamn hole. Everybody else is digging this hole and then tossing me into it, and I'm like, what the fuck? Such a hole. Okay.
Someone made a good point. Zhang says we have that ooze armor that's immune to the ooze acid, so if we just took it apart, we would have seats that we could put on top of Glabagool so we could ride him up.
You're gonna dismantle my magical armor.
Or
We
you,
can
Or
put it back
not.
together.
Even I know that's stupid to do as a mage.
you don't have to be a man to sit on it.
No,
Dan, that's retarded
we don't
as
have
hell.
to break. We don't have to break the armor, just like the
Oh,
leather
that's
straps that keep it
true.
together. That shouldn't render it unmagical. And I can mend the straps afterwards, so you can put it back on when we're at the top.
Except
I'm just trying to get us an ooze elevator. All right.
I
An
understand the
ooze-evator?
ooze elevator part. I don't know how much I don't know how much I believe your.
Yeah.
I can just put it back together.
when you break magical items,
We're not
they lose their
breaking
magic.
it. It's the
I guess-
straps. That's not inherently magical in themselves, I think.
The whole armor
have-
is magical.
Excuse
One of
me.
my plans.
Excuse
Yeah,
me.
Yes,
glad
Glabberghoul.
what's up?
Glabberghoul.
I can't digest rocks.
Yeah, we could try making rock seeds too. That would also be a possibility.
All I request
Are you okay
is
with us putting
that would
rocks on
rock.
you?
all I request is that you keep Dan's vampiric behind from sticking its butt into my mouth. That'd be really
Believe me, that is the
Okay,
last
okay,
thing I
that is-
want is to put my vampiric
He really is just like,
behind
I don't
into-
ever want to taste Dan again. Seriously, I am really
Who would?
serious about this. Okay, well we can
I just don't want the rocks to weigh
we
him
can
down too much to
strategically
float.
pick up some rocks.
Hang on. So I'm going to take a rock and put it on Glabberghoul and see if he remains if it remains on top of him and if he stays floating.
Okay, where do you get this
I'll
rock
grab
from?
the biggest rock I can find with my vampiric strength
The
and put
biggest
it on there.
The biggest rocks you can find are actually the rubble from the dams.
The biggest rock by my feet outside of the water.
Yeah, please don't take any of the rocks from the dams because I
Looking-
have a bad feeling about
No.
that.
We're gonna
Looking
need
looking
the
at it,
remote
looking at
dams
it,
anyway.
looking at it, there is nothing big enough to sit on, so you get something like the size of a, your normal like brick, right? And you'll put it on, right? And there'll be
How
a
you gonna balance it?
sound in the back of your mind. Like, this is not the sound effect of the rock being like, this is Glabberghoul assuming this sound effect happens and thinking it, right? And it'll sink
It's friggin'
halfway
is,
in, right?
man.
And then there we go. I think I got this. Oh yeah, this is really weird. I do declare this is the strangest of sensations. And that brick will like sit halfway inside of Glabberghoul.
It's a jiggle. It's a jiggle. It's a jiggle elevator.
I have never had to halfway eat and halfway poop anything at the same time in my entire life. This is very strange.
Katana loses her shit. Oh, I just start laughing. Are you kidding me? Is this
I do believe
is
that
this real?
you are the only individuals I have ever met in my entire memorable life that have ever given me cause to learn a new skill that I did not just inherently have from being my own pappy.
Hey, I have a question.
Yes.
How much gold do we have?
0. I have 0. Don't check my pouch. I have 0.
I was just wondering if we have enough to beat it together into a thin metal sheet that would be able to lay on top of him. Even if he digested it a little bit, it wouldn't be able to go all the way in him, and we could sit on the edges while the heat goes up. It should also weigh less than the rocks, hopefully.
Andreas says, Pluto, don't think this means anything, but your death glare towards me, towards Dan deserves a
towards
reward, and so you have a crit now.
Oh,
This is the Andreas
calm.
show. This is the Andreas and
calm.
Pluto Fairy show. Like, what?
the
I don't even.
calm. This is the eye of the hurricane. That's what that is.
Ka-choo.
All right. So, well, Glossy, how are you with this this ridiculous I don't think the rocks aren't made of silver. Someone brought that up. The rocks aren't made of silver, right? It's just the tunnel.
There
Not
are a
the
couple of
dam, just
stones.
the-
There are a couple of stones here. There,
Okay.
the rocks are not made of silver. There are just silver veins that run through some of them.
Oh,
Hmm.
Oh.
you guys are gonna have to go up
We
for
could just-
silver, and I know that ain't good for you
Hmm.
guys.
If we could just make a hat out of our gold coins that are hammered together to put on top of Glabberghoul, he wouldn't
Can
be
I
able to
just put
digest
my hand over Dan's mouth
Yes, yes, you
and
can.
just be like, "Shut up about the gold. I'm
I
not
am
giving you any gold."
personally buying.
Actually-
I am personally
So-
in this moment donating $5 to myself to give you a crit, which will go to the top of the list and then be spent on putting your hand over Matt's mouth.
Just hold on a second.
Actually,
We're
I
not
have a
talking
better
about gold.
idea.
Okay, I was gonna say
I have
you
a
look
much
like you've been
better
meaning to say
idea.
something.
Instead of putting your hand over his mouth, I just attuned to this wand, and I can use that on his mouth.
Go! That's an excellent idea. But seriously, about that silver, like, are you
Always charges.
He's got a point, but it's if we're
Oh, yeah,
just
I need
before
to-
a short rest.
I need to get the
If we're just
description of that from you.
if we're gonna about to be sitting down. Yeah. So
What
the
if
silver.
a
So
wand,
guys,
what if a charge from that wand though could use the what if that
Yeah, I
the
was gonna.
goo that comes out of the wand, we could use it to shellac Glabagool.
That's kind of what I was wondering because he's 10 by 10 and it only does like a 5 foot.
So it takes
Square
two charges.
size
but
person.
Totally.
This is an obviously not intended use for the wand. I will allow it with a beat.
I would
I'm
do
down
it
with
for
a
a beat.
I will let you guys spend a beat to make that happen with the wand. I really like that idea.
there you go. That actually is really cool. Turning it into using the viscous glob to literally create a viscous glob that we stand on. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, because it creates
Yeah.
a hardened surface that you're trapped in. So I mean, we don't need to cover all of Glabagool, so he'd just be able to slide out from under it if you really
Exactly.
wanted to.
Yeah.
There's
He
nothing
can.
to cap
It's just.
we can
I
sit on
figure
it
like
without
a circle in the
Yeah.
middle of Glabagool that we can a platform that we can all stand on, and he doesn't have to
because of its
poop and eat at the
adhesiveness,
same
you should just stay
time.
at top of Glabagool instead of sinking into him.
That's true. Dan's the only one that can't swim. The rest of us can swim.
Yeah, but some of us have botches coming up.
Yeah, we need to make sure this elevator can support. And
That's what I'm thinking.
oh, kitty, that's a kitty.
So I like that idea. Now the difficulty.
Yeah.
Actually, how much the stones aren't very big. So how much do they weigh?
The stones aren't very big, so how much do they weigh? For what purposes do you ask?
For moving them so that we can
because-
flood the shaft and go up.
Oh, to like break the
Yeah,
dams down?
because slowly.
I'm gonna say breaking the dams down is gonna be something like a DC 15 strength check.
I'm thinking more like use
I can
Mage
match
Hand
that.
to take one rock off at a time because you said that none of them were very big.
None of the ones that were outside of the dam were very big.
Oh, damn it.
I can do Unseen Servant though.
Which still can't move terribly heavy stuff.
I think it
I
can
don't
move
think-
15 pounds.
15 pounds? I can move like 45. What the fuck?
It's only got a strength of 2.
I'm just trying to figure out how we can do this while we are actually on Glabagool because otherwise the
Somebody
dam
gets
might
left
just
behind. Yeah.
or and somebody gets washed back into the poison or whatever.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. Oh, 30
Dynamite
pounds.
idea is still on the table. If you can get me, I can hit a. I can prestidigitate 10 feet away from me, so I can hit with that and then blow it up with another prestidigitate that would light it.
Actually, I have another question. Okay, first of all,
Oh,
we
I've
should
been
probably
corrected.
we should probably get the rope attached into the crevasse somewhere so that we can all hold on to it and keep Glabagool and try to help Glabagool from getting moved. So what we should actually do is we should be like standing on the thing, and then like wand ourselves to Glabagool so that we won't lose Glabagool going away. Secondly, would I be able to destabilize one of the dams by sticking a dagger in it and using heat metal?
Do I? Oh, you got heat
why
metal?
would
Let me
that- Why would that destabilize the dam?
Because heat makes things expand. That would make
It would
it
boil
harder.
the water.
But it would boil the water. It would cause a shifting as the everything
Gases escape
in
from
the
water
area
that's boiling.
expanded. And then as soon as the spell wore off, the change in the dam's construction
Sudden condensation. Or
and sudden
constriction,
condensation could cause it to collapse.
depending on how sturdy it is. I don't know. Maybe we should have the dwarf use her knowledge of architecture.
Ooh,
Stone
she could.
cunning. Let me weak spot, and maybe we can exploit
I
that.
wasn't gonna say anything, but
Yo, thanks for reminding my recovering alcoholic ass that I have. I'm a dwarf. That's right, I'm a dwarf. What the fuck? I'm gonna stare at the dams. Although I do have actually, it's kind of hilarious. I'm gonna be a terrible dwarf here because Andreas has gotten a botch for me if I have to make a stone cutting check.
Okay, so Pluto Fairy, Katana. As you're all like tossing these ideas around and you know,
dwarf?
there's the knife, and you're sitting there going, why am I listening to anybody else about? Take a look at the dams, right? You pull that rock out. You pull that rock out. Problem solved. Like you see the weak point in each one of these dams.
Hey guys, those are the weak points. I have no idea if they're right or right.
They're actually they are actually like they don't look lodged too tightly. You could probably just walk up and pull them out yourself. Like you don't have to go deep under the water or anything, right? Like it's not some perilous, dangerous scenario.
Okay.
Could they be pulled out with a mage hand or an unseen servant?
Nah, they're too heavy.
Damn it!
They're heavier than
I
30
can-
pounds.
I'll be fine.
Bet.
I'll be fine, guys. I promise.
We can tie a rope to you though, so
And then you never saw her again. Yeah, tie a rope to me. Tie a rope to me, and then
Yeah.
hold on to the rope, and then I'll come up with you. I'll be fine.
What kind of armor is Turvy wearing?
Chainmail, the same thing that you guys looted from. He's been wearing the same armor this whole time. The stuff that you guys stole from Velkenvir.
The drow, yeah.
Okay, well, if either Turvy or I just took off our chain shirt, we'd probably have the best chance of swimming. Because you've got better than chain shirt on, don't you, Katana?
Me?
Plate
Oh
man.
yeah, I got this. I got this clank Jubilex armor.
Yeah, that's gonna weigh you down a lot.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, just tie a rope to me and drag me up. I can hold my breath.
This is more than 150 feet up.
Oh.
And we don't know how fast it'll fill, and we don't know if we'll be able to pull you back on top of Globgool.
Yeah, so somebody who's light and can swim might be better off.
Would be better, yeah.
Okay.
You just have to
I
point
think-
them with the rocks.
I've
yeah,
heard
yeah,
that
no, I'll
rats can
point out.
swim.
I'll be like, if that's okay with you, I don't mind taking the heat. But no, if you think you're gonna be faster and better, then that's absolutely fine. And I'll point out the weak
Plus,
spots
you're
to him.
stronger than him, so you'd be able to help him pull them in with me. You know, we'll be holding on to
Yeah,
them.
I'll at least keep an eye out for people, stragglers.
I mean, we can
Nope.
definitely still do the tie the rope on thing.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
totally cool.
And it's extra. Yeah, insurance.
That's a good
Yeah,
point.
just
we should
in
probably
case.
block that
What's
when we came down.
insurance? Oh,
We don't have anything to block it with.
That's true, too.
Blueberry's busy
because
playing stool
it's-
for me. I don't have to do this shit anymore. That's amazing.
Because it's 10 feet wide and 10 feet tall, I think?
Okay,
If
so
I hit...
go ahead, Dan.
I was just wondering if grease would help with the destruction of the dams in order to make them come apart faster.
I'm gonna say it's underwater.
'Cause-
Grease is probably just gonna float.
Not all of it is underwater.
So
Yeah,
the plan
grease
is
up the
currently
dams.
Glossy goes down to pull the rocks out while Katana is on top of Glabagool with a rope, right? With everybody piled on top of Glabagool, which are using the Vishid Glob wand to make a safe spot on top of Glabagool so you can ride your chariot to the surface as the tunnel, and then you're gonna use your rope to get up or something?
We're gonna secure
We're
the
hoping
rope
it-
in the
yeah.
chasm above.
Yep.
Like, not all the way up, because it won't reach the whole way.
Right.
But, like, in the chasm, so that if water flows really, really fast, Glabagool and the party won't get washed down because they'll be holding onto the rope
Yeah.
attached to the chasm.
Okay.
And then we
You
kinda
know, another
pull
idea that
ourselves
strikes
up
me is
using
I could web the entrance that we came in when the rocks start getting moved because of the dam's collapsing. They'll hit that door, which is going towards a lower level, and the web will stop them and pile it up, so it creates a dam, so it'll go up faster.
What kind of web you
Ooh.
casting that don't got holes?
What? I don't have
No,
anything that I can cast.
It does have
No.
holes.
Yeah, it does have holes, but
Oh,
it should
so it
catch
can.
the bigger
Oh,
rocks.
okay. Oh,
It should act as
oh.
a net so that it creates a pile up of rocks.
Okay, I
in
see
the
what
end.
you're saying now. I thought it was just like the plain old water, and I'm like, oh, well, that's.
Yeah, no, the plain
Yeah,
old
no,
water.
that's awesome. Okay, I like this. I like this crazy fucking plan.
So we should
like
only
this.
do the one across from the door then.
Well, I say
Yes.
we should still do both because that'll fill up the shaft faster.
Well, I guess it kind of depends on how fast the water comes in. Because if the water starts crashing in, I'm not going to be... It might take out that one rock by itself, or I can try and swim down and grab that rock while the water is crashing around us and raising us up.
Yeah, that could happen.
But all of these things, I think, are good ideas.
I think all of these things together.
I don't think we need a rope at the near the top or whatever, though, because we can just ride Glabagool the whole way
No,
up.
no. The rope is not for climbing. The rope is if your web does not keep the stones there, and the water washes us all the way back through all that fucking poison and kills us.
Yeah, we're supposed to
That's
be
what the
holding
rope is for.
on so that we can kind of like
To make sure that we
center
don't get
ourselves.
washed back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then be able to, if worst
Just in
case, we can still
Just in
center.
case our Glabagool lift, we fall off it or whatever.
This
Okay,
is what's
that makes
called a
sense.
backup plan, Dan.
Good.
Yeah, just
Good.
in case.
I like backup plans. All right, let's do it.
All right. So we are
I
all
think we
settled on
have
what the
a
plan
workable
is, right?
plan.
All right. The plan is settled.
Yes.
All right.
This is
so,
all based on my botched weak points in the dams, by the way.
Yeah.
I hope you all realize this.
No,
That's the
so
best part. All
brilliant.
of this entire plan.
As the party is tentatively waiting to find out how I'm going to absolutely fuck everyone over with that botch, we're going to take our top of the hour break before the plan gets put into motion. We'll be right back after these messages. Who wants to man the guns?